Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Then it was not meant for you. It was meant for someone else. All right. So we're going to look at past, current, and future energies. We're going to get some clarifiers and close out with an oracle. So let's see who needs to hear a message. Who needs to hear a message? High Priestess, past energy, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, Hangman, current energies, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, Judgment, future energies, King of Pentacles, the Hermit, Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Okay, I was just kind of feeling, sometimes when I see the cards, I can feel like the messages coming in, and so I just need a minute to think about it. So I feel like something in the past was turned upside down. Something like your world was flipped upside down. You were like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And I feel that it was something that really changed things for you. And it was like overwhelming, and it was like, I feel like your world was flipped upside down. Current energies, I feel like it's very emotional because of what happened in the past. Like your world was flipped upside down. It was either a breakup or like how, whatever that represents for you, that was something that was really big that happened that changed everything. And it was it's very emotional. I feel like you're still in your, like you're in your emotions. You're feeling overwhelmed. That's why I feel like it could have to do with a family member, that there was a breakup. There was something to do with somebody that's really close to you. I feel like something happened, and it's very emotional. But I feel like with the Judgment card, it was almost like, sometimes we have these moments in our life where something really big happens, and at the time we are in the energy of, I can't believe this happened. Why did this happen to me? But I almost feel like, in those moments, like that's the universe saying, open your eyes. That's the universe saying, you're stronger than you think you are, that you can handle this, that the universe is pushing you into this whole new direction, this whole new... I feel like there are certain times in your life, or at least for me, there were, I would say probably 2, maybe 3 times in my life where it was this, my life was turned upside down, and it was scary, and it was overwhelming, but I feel like it changed the direction of my life, right? It was like, well, I can stay on this path or I can go on this path. It was like, it changed everything. And I feel like this is one of those moments of what happened here, that everything was flipped upside down, that it was very emotional. But I feel like it's trying to tell you and trying to show you something that's really big, and it's pushing you in a new direction. Future energies, I feel things calm down, things become more stable, things become new and different. I feel like it's something, a whole different direction than when you were even thinking. A whole different, it could be a relationship that broke up, that was very emotional, and you're like, I thought this was my soulmate, I thought this was my forever. But here in the future, I feel like it pushes you in a direction to meet someone that's totally different. It could be a career. It could be whatever that is, this big thing that turned your world upside down. that right now you're going through it and you're not really seeing the positive from it. But I feel like with the energy going from current to future, that you see that, okay, like things calm down, the hermit looking within, seeing that, okay, you know what, now that I look back at it, that was really something that was one of those pivotal moments in your life where it's like things are going to change, things are changing. And it's a whole different way, it's a whole different outlook, it's a whole different direction. And I feel like it's kind of looking at it as, okay, am I going to accept the change and I'm going to keep pushing forward, or am I going to try and fight and go back to what was? So I feel like that's what your decision is there. I feel like that's what you're trying to figure out. But our overall energy, we have the Ace of Wands, and that's that new beginning, that new start, that new direction. It's leading you, I feel like it's leading you into directions that you didn't even realize that you could do. But I feel like right now you're sort of in the energy of emotions and feelings and feeling overwhelmed. Okay, Seven of Cups, so past that, Seven of Cups, overwhelmed. That's exactly what I just said. Overwhelmed. I feel like right now you're feeling overwhelmed. Again, we have the Judgment card. I love that. So that's awakening, renewal, revival. Like it's pushing you into a direction. And I know that when you're going through something that's really big that you can't see, like you're just like, are you kidding me, Jill? Like, are you serious? How can this be good? How can this be, something that's good for me? But I feel like once you're able to get past that and you're able to look back on it, that you feel that, okay, yeah, this really pushed me into a direction that I feel I understand why that happened, right? That it's changed my life, and I'm stronger than I thought I was. Like, I just feel like it opened your eyes to so many different things. All right, walking away, that's what I was saying. Like if it's a relationship or whatever that may represent this big change, how your world was turned upside down. And then we have walking away, but you're walking towards good, right? A new direction, new things, positive things. Growing, learning. That's what, that's what I said, is like, that's what life is about, is that I feel like it's those big changes that really help to push you to be in this energy where you feel like life is more fulfilling. Some people feel, good, like that's their safety, is that repetitive, right? They do the same thing, the same job for 50 years, and they're in the same house, and that's fine. I'm not saying anything against that, but I feel like Capricorn, which I've always said, is that Capricorn just has this energy and this desire and this feeling inside to climb to the top of the mountain, right? And I feel like it's always like something is always pushing Capricorn, right? To strive to get through the difficult times and to keep climbing that mountain, because I feel like there's this unexplained fulfillment within Capricorn that that you can do it, but I feel like life puts all these challenges in your way, but I feel like it's to show you how strong you really are, to show you that you can persevere, just like I've said before with the goat climbing up the mountain, and that there's all these obstacles, and sometimes you go down, the goat goes down the wrong path, but it's like, okay, I have to turn around and go back, but I'm going to try a different path, I'm going to try a different way. And I feel like it's with Capricorn, I feel that it's just this need to, again, like I said, go to the top of the mountain. Just as things start happening for you, and I feel like the more that you push yourself and the more that you try to expand and explore things, I feel like it's almost like things start to happen for you, and things start to come in for you, and things start to change for you, and it's almost like, I feel like that's what the universe wants, is for you to change and for you to expand and for you to grow, and it shows you those signs that you're on the right path. the Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective and letting go of those things that you feel are holding you back. And I feel like moving forward towards the future, you'll see that this situation over here was really holding you back. So we have the Hangman twice. Here I feel like the Hangman was that your world turned upside down. But here I feel like the Hangman is that you're looking back on it and you're saying, okay, yeah, like that was a pivotal moment in my life. Like that was something that happened that really changed the course and the direction of my life. And sometimes we're like, well, I wonder what would have happened, but you know, you can't go back. But I feel like it's okay, I'm embracing this energy of this moving forward and I'm going to continue. I'm not going to, that's exactly what I was saying, is that sometimes we want to look back and say, well, I wonder what would have happened if I had done this or I'd made different choices, but it's like you can't change that. And you don't want to get stuck in that energy, is that you want to turn that around and you want to look towards those two full cups and say, okay, this is the direction that I'm going. This is where I'm moving and this is what I want to focus on. I don't want to focus on the past and the issues and the problems or what if and I shoulda, coulda, woulda. And those things, you can't change that, but you can start new and start fresh from this moment forward and turn yourself around and look at those two of cups, right? And let go of any of that, the things that happened in the past, and to not let that hold you back and to fall into that energy. Because I also feel like Capricorn has a tendency to kind of look back or focus on the negative. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying, definitely from my own experiences, which I'm Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, is that I would focus a lot on the past and what didn't work out. But it's like, don't focus what didn't work out. Focus on what is working out, what will work out, right? The Queen of Pentacles, coming into your own, having that grounding energy, because I feel like focusing on what didn't work out and all of the negativity, that leaves you on shaky ground. That leaves you on ground where you feel like it doesn't feel steady, it doesn't feel safe. So I feel like it's bringing yourself back down and saying, okay, this is where I'm going, this is where I'm at, and I'm moving forward from here, and I'm going to focus on the positive, and I'm going to turn things around. Definitely with the Hermit right above these two cards, I feel like it's looking within and seeing, what am I focusing on? Am I focusing on what didn't work, or am I focusing on what will work and where I'm headed? Am I focusing on the past? Am I trying to get myself back there mentally, right? It's like, well, if I think about it enough, then I'll get myself back there, right? Or I can change things, you know? It's like when you watch a movie, right? And say the main character does something, and every time you watch the movie over and over, and you're like, this time, are you going to change? Are you going to make that different decision? And the character never does, because it's what happened, right? It's the way that it is, and it's like you can't change that. And I feel like it's looking within to see, okay, I can't change that. I don't want to stay in that energy, and I want to move forward towards the positive. I love it. I love it. So I feel like it's definitely about perception. And I feel like this is something big, and right now you're not really seeing the Sun card from where you are right now, but I feel like you will open your eyes to it and you will be able to see it, right? Moon, yeah. That's so funny. That you can't see it now, right? That you can't see the Sun card right now. But once you're able to get past this and work through this, that you'll be able to turn around and you'll be able to focus on the Sun card. I'm just curious, what is this next one? The Tower. Yeah, that's what I was feeling, is that there's a big shakeup here, right? There's a big this here that's happening. But I almost feel like, you know, with the Tower, it's like something's coming down and something needs to be torn apart, but it was built on a false foundation, so it's rebuilding stronger and better, right? Building a stronger foundation, and the Sun is coming through the Tower, right? The Sun is coming through this, right? The Sun wants to burst through all of these walls and this tower that was built here. The sun wants to come through. You can't see that now, right? Because I feel like you're in the tower where the tower is covering up the sun, but this, whatever happened here is this explosion here of breaking down to bring out the sun and to have even better things than what you were thinking. Sorry. I just had coffee this morning, so I'm a little shaky. But I feel like it's better, amazing, good things are on their way, and you can't see that now. But you have to make sure, again, I feel this is very important, that you don't get stuck in this focusing on these 3 spilt cups when you have the 2 cups behind you. It's seeing things from a different perspective, letting things go, not staying in the past, that you can't change the past, right? Deceiving yourself that, oh, I can go back to the way it was, right? That was better for me. But I feel like inside you really know that that's not, right? That feeling inside that you know that, okay, I have to go through these changes in order to level up, just like I was saying, as the goat wanting to get to the top of the mountain. All right, so let's close out with an animal oracle card. Two judgment cards and 2 hangman cards. I love it. And then the justice right here with opening your eyes to see that things are going to start happening for you. And it's like the 2 sides are coming together, and we have the sun right here again. We have the sun, 2 sides coming together, focusing on the sun and the positives, right? There's a lot of major cards here because we also have the Empress and we have the Hermit, the Tower, the Moon, Ace of Wands. All right, so we have Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. I love it. Take that leap of faith, right? To realize that the sun energy is coming in for you, and that this tower moment is because better things are coming in for you, and that this back here, I feel like you knew inside that this situation really wasn't the best situation for you. And then if once you get past this current energy of the emotions and you look back and you say, you know what, I really think it was the best thing for me, because I really wasn't feeling, I was feeling inside that I wanted something more, that something wasn't right. And I think when you look back on it, you'll be able to see that. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.